Well, you are maybe in the morning, you shower, you have your bath, you wear underwear, you go out, you come back maybe in the evening, you shower again, you now still repeat that pants. Are you okay? Is something wrong with you? And pour water and pour soap and pour everything and like what are you washing? Are you fumigating down there? Haba, it's enough. Put your hand inside and go round and round and round and wash it out where you are caught, because as a mature lady and your parts are not acting matured. Are you matured? Are you a bad bee if your coochie is smelling like fish? Nah, you today now you know. So if you continue doing it, you are doing yourself. Yourself you are doing. Stop steaming down there. You do not need to steam anything. You don't need to kill all the microorganisms down there. They are good for you. You need them. They help you. So when you have killed all of them, what is going to fight infection? See, I've said my own rule. Hi my loves, welcome back to the channel. My name is Wayne, also known as House of Way on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, now is the time to do so. And to my returning subscriber, hey girl, come and grab a seat. So in today's video, we're talking about women lady parts. That's why I'm wearing pink, because I think pink represents us. And correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. We're talking about our lady parts, which is very important. And I know that our lady parts are very important, but this conversation is something that a lot of people shy away from just because of how we were raised. And I cannot believe I'm coming to talk about this on here, but I'm a medical student, so it's like basically normal. This is something we're taught in class in school, and you're supposed to even know as a woman, even if you're not even a medical student. But I'm here to just like give you guys like tips on how to stay smelling fresh down there, no matter the time of the day, no matter where you are caught, because as a mature lady and your parts are not acting matured. Are you matured? Are you a bad bee if your coochie is smelling like fish? Nah, you're not. You can't be a bad bee now, obviously. So I'm going to give you guys like tips, like simple tips. So tips that you will just do and you're always going to smell fresh. Although, okay, let's just get right into the video, then I'll give you guys the tips. Let's just start. Okay, disclaimer. I'm putting this disclaimer out there. Your vagina, your lady parts, or your coochie, I just feel like it's going to be weird if I keep saying vagina, because this is like on social media space. I don't want to get copyrighted, or I don't want to get like, I don't know the right terms to use. I think I'll just use like lady parts, just because I don't want to just keep mentioning the V word, and I don't know if YouTube maybe is against YouTube guidelines. I do not know, so I'll just be like your lady parts, please, for the sake of this video. If we talk one-on-one, I can mention it. It's not like I'm shying away from it, but I just don't want to keep mentioning vagina. So your lady parts, I think I'll use lady parts. I like the word lady parts. Okay, disclaimer, your lady parts is not supposed to smell like perfume or supposed to smell like roses or lavender. It's not supposed to smell like that. It's supposed to just have like a plain basic smell. It's not supposed to be horrible. Not those people that their thing is smelling like fish. They'll say, oh, it's normal scent. It's not normal scent. Oh, you should just have like something plain, something that when you perceive it, you're not going to want to run away. Something that when you perceive it, you're not going to want to feel like vomiting. Or when you perceive it, not that kind of smell now. It's just like, it doesn't even have I don't know how to describe the smell, but it's just plain. It's basic. As if you're healthy and you have a healthy V, it's going to have like just a very, and your pH down there is very okay. It's not going to have like a odor. It's just a plain, basic, non-bad smelling odor. So don't say, oh, my vagina had, don't say, oh, my lady part has to smell like pineapple. If I drink pineapple, this one is to smell, please, it's a lie, it's not. Or you go and start, okay, let me just even start. Let me not give up my points at the beginning, at the disclaimer part. Anyways, I wrote down the points and I'm just like helping, I'm helping us, all of us, because we want to, like, when we're passing, and because some people, their thing smells so bad that even on their body is already smelling. At that point, sis, you need to go to the hospital, because that's not normal. So if that's your case, like, maybe you need something, sha. But anyways, the first thing I'm going to be talking about is taking a bath. Just take a shower. You don't even have to like do too much. You don't have to do scrub, because my last shower routine, my sister was asking me like, is that how you take your bath like every single day? Because those steps are a lot. But anyways, you don't have to do all that. Like, really, you don't have to. And trust me, I don't do that all the time. That is just the honest fact. I don't shower like that all the time. Some days I'm in a hurry. Some days I have things to do. I can't come and start. I don't even exfoliate every day, which is not even like advisable. So it's not supposed. You're not supposed to do like just even the bare minimum. Just take a bath with normal soap. It can be body wash, it can be bar soap, although some people like say bar soap is not good, but for the sake of this video, I'm not trying to say which one is good, which one is bad. Just take your bath, just have a shower, clean water, sponge, and body soap or body wash, you are good to go. Like, you don't even have to, like, even without having a bath, you don't have to smell badly, even if you've not showered. Because if you shower even once a day, trust me, you're not supposed to smell badly. So I don't know why you shower once a day and already smelling badly by evening. Let's say maybe you have like underlying condition. Me, I don't know, but if that is your case, maybe you need to go to the hospital actually, because that's not normal. Because some people shower without going out in the morning, because it's even winter and we don't even sweat like that much. But although, even if, no matter what happens, even if you do not shower, wash down there, even if you don't want to have your bath. But if you shower once a day, that's even, if you can, shower twice a day. But for people like us who stay in like very cold areas, like we're getting to the cold months, if it's during summer, you need to shower like twice because you're all sweaty and all that. But like even during winter, you're never sweating. Showering once a day is okay for you. You don't have to be smelling bad. So if you shower once a day and maybe by evening you're already smelling badly, I think you need to visit the hospital, because that's not actually normal. Actually, like on a serious note, that's not normal. Tip is, make sure, like, this is just feminine hygiene tips of how to smell good all day long. Like, no matter the day, the time of the day, you're smelling good, you're smelling nice, you're down there is smelling really good, your body is smelling nice and all that. So no matter when you use the bathroom, make sure you clean up with water. Tissue doesn't do the job. That's just the truth of the matter. We use tissue maybe like, tissue is just like a short fix. Like maybe you're outside and you want to pee, and maybe some people, okay, you don't want to get, like for instance, if I go out and I want to pee, I won't use water, based on the fact that if I use water, my stuff can get wet. Maybe something, I don't even like, you know the way even Chinese toilets is safe, you can never sit down to use water. You have to squat. So when you start bending down to be using water, but if you can use water, use, or maybe, or you now have to go and get maybe cup, bottle, or to fetch water. Me, I don't have stress for all that. I don't have strength. But tissue is just a short fix. And if you go out and use the bathroom, make sure even if you use tissue, when you come back home, just enter your bathroom and just use water to wash up. Or if you're in your house and you're just going to pee and all that, just use water. Like when you use number two, make sure you use water. Tissue doesn't do anything actually. Tissue doesn't clean anything. So don't be like, oh, I use tissue. Nah, tissue is a short fix if you're outside. But if you're in a conducive environment whereby you can use water, make sure you use water. Water is the best. Water, you don't get enemy. Make sure you use water. That's just like my own recommendation. And another point is like use of feminine wash. I won't say, like, to be very honest, because I'm being very honest right now, I use feminine wash, right? But I'm not going to say like feminine wash is the best. If you cannot afford feminine wash, you're going to smell down there. That's not true. That's very false, because I just started using feminine wash in all my years on this earth. I've been using my normal body wash, body soap to wash down there, and no problem. Like, it's still, I don't see any difference with feminine wash. I know feminine wash is just for like when you're feeling very, like, if you want to like upgrade yourself to be bad and bougie, whatever. Like, I don't know, but it makes no difference to me, because I'm not even like, and that brings me to my next point. Like, I don't pour my feminine wash, which you're not supposed to pour inside your lady parts. I don't know why you guys do that thing, because it's very wrong. You're disturbing the pH, the microflora down there. You're disturbing the pH, and you're pouring all those things there. You don't even know what you're even pouring. So even what people like to say, I remember I was on one group one time, and we're having this conversation, and one lady was saying that if you do not put your hand inside and go round and round and round and wash it out, you are not washing your this thing way. I say, that's not even how my mom taught me to even, to even wash down there. My mom, like, even like in all her years, she never taught me to wash down there like that. Even going to school, learning from people, my friends, we don't do that. Like, I don't know why people have that conception that you have to put your finger inside and clean inside. You're not supposed to do that. Nothing's supposed to actually enter inside there. People will not say, okay, people are having cancer, people are having this, people are having UTI. You don't even know what you're doing that's making you to have all those rubbish. You're not supposed to put your hand in. Don't douche. Whether you use feminine wash or use normal body wash or you use normal bar soap, do not put anything inside your lady part, inside your vagina. Do not do it. Like, you're just doing more harm than good to yourself. I don't even know how many times we have to like keep repeating it. Okay, I don't know if you guys understand like what I'm trying to explain to you people, like how to wash. When I mean the vagina is the hole. That is the hole where babies come out from, where you guys do mommy and daddy things. Yeah, that's the vagina. But what I'm saying, what you're supposed to wash is the labia. What you're supposed to wash is the labia majora and the minora. Those are the lips, the clitoris, around that area, your thighs. Those are where soap is supposed to touch, not inside your vagina. Please stop doing that. If you're doing that, please, I beg you in the name of God. I've even got to beg you to stop doing it if you're doing it, because it's wrong. You're actually very wrong. You're not supposed to put hand inside and pour water and pour soap and pour everything and like what are you washing? Are you fumigating down there? Haba, it's enough. It's enough. Like, it's enough. Don't do it. It's too much. Another tip is change your underwear regularly. I know this is something many people forget, even me. Like, I can't even say, like, I don't count. I don't maybe put attention that, oh, I've used this underwear for like a couple of months, I need to change it, blah 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 blah. That's something that I'm trying to like incorporate to as well, but it's not something like I put like pay attention. Sometimes you even buy underwear and that's your favorite underwear and you don't want to change it. You want to keep wearing it over and over and over. But I feel like we should make a conscious effort. I'm not going to say the time frame just because that I don't know. Depends on yourself. Maybe if it's getting worn out, if it's something you wear over and over and over. Because sometimes we have underwear that we don't even use at all. Maybe you wear it once in 3 months or once in 4 months, or you remember that, oh, you have this underwear. So I don't think there's a time frame for it. But I feel like maybe one that you wear like over and over and over, especially ones that you use for your period, maybe you should change it like often. I'm not going to study how often. I don't know. Depends on you. Use your common sense. And like use your initiative to say, okay, this is when I want to change it. But try and change your underwear often. Wear your underwear once, like wear it once. When you wear it one time, do not repeat it. I don't know if people do that. Well, there should be people that do that, obviously, because this world is mad. Where you have maybe in the morning, you shower, you have your bath, you wear underwear, you go out, you come back, maybe in the evening, you shower again, you now still repeat that pants. Are you okay? Is something wrong with you? Why are you doing that? I don't know. Even if you don't have, maybe even if you have one pant, Abby, just chipping in your house and it's night time, stay like that. Let air or fan dry down that one. Don't repeat it. Like, haba, Kai, don't do that. If you are doing that, stop it. It's not good enough. Don't repeat it. Like, you know that place is always moist and it's always like, that place is always moist and there's always like this thing, fluids there. So if you repeat it, you're just like breathing microorganisms inside your coochie. Like you're doing like microbiology practical down there. Don't repeat your underwear. Once you wear it one time, wash it. Don't store it. Wash your pants. Stop storing your pants for weeks. Wash it. Once you shower, and wash your pants. Stop storing it. Or people are washing machine, they're just straight inside. Once you shower, just wash it and don't repeat it. That's something you're not supposed to do. So another thing I want to share with my ladies, this one is like a life hack. It's like, if you don't know how to do this thing, go and learn. Like, go and learn it. When you use like public bathrooms or toilets, suspend. When I mean suspend, like, I don't know how to demonstrate this thing now because I'm sitting down, but this is something my mom taught me when I was very young. She taught my sisters, even though they found it very hard to like adapt and to learn, but me, I learned very fast. Like, as a sharp girl that I am now, I'm very sharp. I learn very fast. Make sure that when you're using public toilets, you don't just sit on it. Except, for instance, now when I was in uni back home, we had public toilets because we all had to share. What I used to do was that, okay, I would disinfect it first, then use tissue to like layer it like twice before I sit on it. And that's because I had that opportunity, like I had that time, because that was like my living quarters now, to disinfect the bathroom and all that. But for instance, if I go to like a restaurant, if I go to somewhere, go to the mall and I'm pressed and I need to pee, I don't sit on it, I suspend. And that's even back home because all the bathrooms are like WC. But coming to China now, you know how our situation right here. If you don't know how to do that, I'll link the video here, showing you the kind of bathrooms we use in China here. So that one, if you don't have choice, you go suspend. But I feel like anybody who doesn't have the opportunity to have that kind of toilet, like, don't sit on it. If you're outside, suspend, because you don't know who has used those bathrooms. People who use public toilets, you don't know where they've been, you don't know who they've been with, and that's just like dangerous. Like, it's really, really dangerous because you can get a UTI, you can get toilet infection. Like, it's just a whole lot. So make sure you always suspend on it. And if it's number 2, try your best to still suspend. You can do number 2 and suspend, or better still, run to your house. Just quickly, or run to your friend's house or anybody's house. I mean, I'm very particular about toilets I use. Like, I do not just use anybody's bathroom. If I come to your house and like, I don't use anybody's bathroom because I'm very conscious. Like, I don't just sit anywhere. I keep my bathroom really, really clean. I wash it like a lot. Even if I don't wash the whole bathroom, but my toilet, like you see, every 2 days I'm washing it just because I don't want germs. I don't want like anything to just give me anything down there. I'm always very conscious about it. So be conscious about the bathrooms you use. Make sure you clean your bathroom very, very often, because you're sitting on it is your own. Imagine me going out and I'm pressed and I can't use the bathroom outside and I'm running home and I'm still running back to dirty toilets. Like, how about now? You know, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. So just make sure your bathroom is really clean. So when you come back, toilet is my the bathroom is the best place for me. I waste time there. I just sit down and forget when I wake up, I stay there for like 1 hour. I'm not even lying. That's why thank God I live alone. If not, can I live with people? The times I used to like have to like, okay, share bathroom. Oh my God, I used to have to like hurry. But those were like, if I come home, I'm sitting in my toilet and taking hours. Like, So make sure you learn how to suspend and just don't use any type of bathroom you see, because you will just catch something you don't know and it's not even your fault and you'll be saddled with it. So don't use any kind of bathroom. Another thing I want to talk about, and this is my last point, and I'm not going to shake tables with this thing, and I know I have to talk about it because if I don't talk about this thing, and I know it's a very, very controversial topic, but if I don't talk about this thing, I think like it's not the best. I need to like educate people. And I know I might spoil some people's business today. When I mean business, like selling something, but I feel like it has to be said. I have to break this table today, because if I don't break it, like people don't like talking about this. And when I see it, I just find it very misleading to young people, to women, and this is like damaging women's health. And that's yoni pearls and steaming vagina. Please, you, my God, I don't even understand these people, because I just feel like they are trying to use vulnerable people. They are trying to take advantage of people just to get money. You sell yoni pearls and you tell people to insert these things into their lady parts just because they want to cleanse down there. Like, I don't understand. Correct me if I'm wrong, oh. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about this thing, but in my own opinion, that thing is bullshit. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Nothing is going to cleanse down there. If you feel like, okay, you have a UTI, you have infection, you're having discharge that is not normal, go to your gynecologist, go to the hospital. These people have gone to medical school for years. They are very experienced. Don't be taking advice from people that are learning how to, just because they want to market something and they're selling rubbish to you guys. Like, it doesn't even make, that thing is very annoying when I see all these adverts like, come and buy yoni pearls, come and buy steaming baths. I'm like, what are you steaming? Are you cooking food down there? Is it oven that you're trying to cook? What are you steaming? I know, yes, women who just give birth, they tell them to like on hot water to steam like that place, and that's because they just gave birth. They pushed out a whole ass baby. They need that place to like the elasticity to come back together. That's why they sit on those things, and I feel like it's because they are sore, so it's kind of like healing the wound, because some people get tears and all that, so it's like healing the wound, not just them just sitting. Like, I've not given birth before and I'm going to go and sitting on hot water to steam what? Like, what the hell am I steaming? So if you're those people, one of those girls, one of those women, one of those ladies that do that, please stop it today. Like, I'm sorry, you might not agree with me, but this is just my honest opinion. You do not need any yoni pearls or steaming your vagina if nothing is wrong with you. You don't need those people are just selling those things to vulnerable people, or people who are very misinformed about this whole thing. You don't need it. It's not going to make you it's not going to make your this thing healthier. It's going to just even damage it, because steaming every 2 days, every 3 days, I don't know how they even prescribe that thing itself. You just sit down on top of hot water and steam is entering inside your this thing. Ha! Jesus Christ. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but that thing I feel like is very wrong. It's not advisable, and if you are doing it, please stop today, because you don't need it. Nothing's supposed to enter down there, because the way God has done it, your microflora, all the microorganisms down there, they are healthy, they are good for you. They are actually supposed to have them. And once you want to now kill all of them, when you kill them, that's when you start having infection. They'll be complaining, I'm having infection all the time. You see that's causing your infection. You're the one. You don't just know it. But now I've told you today. Now you know. So if you continue doing it, you're doing yourself. Yourself you are doing. Stop steaming down there. You do not need to steam anything. You don't need to kill all the microorganisms down there. They are good for you. You need them. They help you. So when you have killed all of them, what is going to fight infection? See, I've said my own. No. I've shared as a good sister that I am. I've shared with you guys. So that brings me to the end of this video. If you have any contrary opinion about what I said, or you want to add more to it, please feel free. Let's continue the conversation in the comment section. But I feel like if you do all these tips I've told you, trust me, you will smell fresh all day long. You won't be passing people are doing what is that? As a big babe, bad, like as a bad bee, and you're smelling up and down. Like, does it even make sense to you? You want people to look at you and be like, even if they're not seeing you, like through the screen, you can see like I'm smelling like money. Okay? Yes. So that brings us to the end of this video. If you watched the video up to this point, thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you for all the love. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please follow me on Instagram, and let's just continue the conversation in the comment section. Let's just keep being the bad bees we are. I love you guys long time, and see you in my next video.